So about Ellen, she is looking to get replaced um,
By
by James Corden.
James Corden. Yeah, I did
Yes.
hear about this.
So
I did.
if you don't know why, it's because actually this I think this started with like the whole cancel culture thing. Like people were just talking like behind the scenes of people who have worked in who is working in her
Mhm.
show who have worked like they just it started like that route like they haven't been treated right or whatever, and then Ellen like a few weeks ago said, oh, like I'll try to do my best or whatever, and like if you feel uncomfortable, like I'll try to accommodate anything, like try to make it better. But people weren't having that, and then just bring up a whole bunch of other drama and more things on her and about the show. So it just got a
Mhm.
whole thing. And so like Warner Brothers actually owns like the lot where Ellen does her show, and
Mm.
so they potentially might cancel her show. Um, and a lot of people aren't really happy with that. Some people see it one way, some people see it the other way. But also they were saying to try to put James Corden onto that to take her spot.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what was said? Is it just
That
Well,
no, that
this
she
has
was
to be
rude
something
to
serious?
people.
This
She
is
was
Ellen.
she
This
was
is
rude to people like
Yeah,
guests and shit
you
like
can't just be
that.
like
no,
rude. You got to be
Christmas. It
like
was no. It said that
Well,
was
that's what
sexual
I've heard.
misconduct and
yeah,
Oh,
misconduct
you
and
see, I didn't
but
hear
racial.
that.
not against her, not against other staff members and producers on the show. And her is mainly of the treating people like badly or talking bad and stuff like that. But the sexual stuff has been with other people around and like producer wise, and that has brought up during the whole
I didn't
process.
hear that. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah,
So I mean, it seems like we're. I don't want to talk too much about that part of
rumors
it
and
because
stuff.
I don't know the facts, and
Yeah,
obviously we're just
there's not an official thing.
there's misinformation.
Yeah, obviously.
But what I can talk about, two things, dog. This is, and I just thought about this right now, fam. Ellen has already hinted in retirement for the last 4 or 5 years. So if her show gets canceled next year, I don't think she's sweating it.
Yeah,
And
I
this
don't.
is aside from just how we would feel about why she should get
Mhm.
canceled. I agree that she should, but I'm just saying, like in her stance, like she's been thinking about retiring the talk show for so many years now.
No,
So I
yeah,
don't feel like
I
she'll
agree on
like.
that. I feel like she wouldn't be tripping with that things. But if
That's
more
one.
things bad about her keep coming out, I think that'll be a bad look on her though. Like,
No, whatever she did, if it's true, she
uh,
has coming what she deserves. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Or she deserves what she has coming.
yeah.
But if we're just saying like on some like money reasons, or she's been thinking about retiring anyways.
Mm,
Now, James Gordon, I think he's a lit replacement because just off the strength that his enthusiasm, his personality,
mm,
he can sing, he can dance, um, and he already has a late night talk show, so it's like perfect transition. I don't personally sit there and watch. I don't think I've ever watched the Ellen Show, so I don't know what James Gordon
would do
could do
there, yeah.
worse or better, like
Mm,
specifically. But if he's just doing another talk show at a different time slot, he's gonna do fine. Like I don't know
yeah.
the other details, but
It's kind of weird because it is her show. It's with her name, so how do you bring him into it? Like that.
no, they're
James.
definitely gonna have to change it.
Yeah, it's just that weird situation, and I've seen a couple Ellen shows that are come on. It's mostly comes on like early evening and stuff, like four,
Yeah, it's
three
like one
o'clock.
or two.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like prime time probably
yeah, and
for that type
he
of.
does like late 12
Mm-hmm.
a.m. Late night shows and stuff like that. So if he does switch over, he already has that type of platform. Like he's
Yeah, yeah,
fun,
it's gonna be
energetic.
easy
He has
money.
the
Yeah.
car show thing, the car karaoke, and he's good
Carpool.
with people and stuff like that. So I can see that, but I don't know if it's 100% gonna happen.
I
Right.
like that. I like James Corden a lot. Guy's funny. It's a shame.
Mm.
I actually liked Ellen. I thought she was pretty. She was a pretty funny character, but
No,
unfortunately, if she did all this shit, like, yeah, she deserves it.
I mean, I haven't heard anything of like what she's actually done. It's just people saying she's been rude. If she's just being rude, then honestly,
yeah,
Yeah,
there's just
I
so
don't care. I would just leave
there's
your. You
there's
could
so
keep your
much
show if you're just
rumors
being
and
rude because
Yeah, I don't
I
think
know there's
misinformation.
that's
hella
it
rude
though.
people. It
There
has to
wouldn't
be something
be.
like
Yeah,
real
there wouldn't
serious.
be all this fuss just over being rude.
And I don't think they should replace her either. If you want James Corden to take over this time slot, you cancel her show and make a new show.
I
don't think you bring
think that's
I
somebody
what's
think that's
happening.
yeah. I think that's what they're.
Yeah, I don't think you bring him on to just
Ellen
replace
2.0.
and keep the same show. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
no.
crazy, dog.
This now the bigger conversation was probably with Chris. I don't know if you were going with this, but everybody's replaceable.
Yeah.
Even if you fucking Ellen, like
Yeah.
the fact that they were so quick to, well, just get James Corden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, definitely, man.
you think people are
Especially
untouchable, dog,
in this
but
time. Especially in these times.
people think they're untouchable and they'll get humbled. Is basically what I'm saying. Like, people will get humbled easily, and there's other people out there. Imagine James Corden. You know how happy he's probably is right now. Like, I'm about to get an Ellen like placement for the most part or whatever. Now again, for the viewers, we are talking within and out of context. We're not 100% sure on what's really being said, or you know what I'm saying, but we're just like assuming. And if we get our facts next week, we'll come back and retouch on the subject with more hardcore evidence of what's really happening within that realm.
Yeah, but it's interesting.
That is, I did hear about that. It's just a conversation to talk about, but are we really gonna be like? None of us watch the Ellen show like that, so it's
no. But she does have she has a big following too.
No, of course,
a lot
of
of
course.
people
Hell
love her
yeah.
and
All the Donias be at home watching Ellen.
yeah. No, I feel you 100%.
Yeah.
I take it more as a big industry like move. Like, what's gonna happen here? Like, how are they gonna move? Because it kind of tells you where the industry is and willing to do or not do moving forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
And like you said, like anybody's replaceable, man. That is just a sad thing. Like Hollywood and that spotlight is quick. With like they don't want to seem like the ones looking bad, so they try to find a new thing to.
And if we're being real for another podcast, I'm sure there's deeper things going on than just.
I was gonna say something.
We'll say that. Oh no!
I heard a TikTok theory, but I'm gonna leave it for
already disqualified.
I don't know.
No, there's Ellen has been on the web for other reasons that are not good at all for the last like 2 months. We'll leave it. We can leave it there.
Yeah, we've heard
so
things.
I'm assuming it's not just one thing. I think it's a lot of things that are happening within her life that she just needs to get it together. But we'll leave it at that.
We'll end it there. Do your own research.
Right.